What's good? What's good? It's your boy Dreyking live.
What's going on? It's late like the chips, yes sir.
It's your boy Brock all day.
And y'all already know we got a special guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? Big business in the city, you know what I'm saying? Even outside of the city, big artists, you know what I'm saying? Dirtybirds Chicken, let's go. She said, oh, damn.
Shit, you done blew me out the water.
Wasn't ready.
All right, let's get this shit started, though.
Ain't worried about these hoes we hitting, all this dough we getting on the road, keep spinning, yeah. I need for you show me different, that little baby that's gon' listen about my dodo, I ain't tripping, yeah. Put away that codeine, sipping, they won't catch me slipping, need a whole lot of millions, yeah. I've been on a go on a mission, I don't see no competition unless I'm looking in the mirror, yeah. You don't wanna love me, fuck it, I've been focused on this money. If you fake it, you can't cut it, yeah. Niggas say you still ain't doing nothing. If you like it, then I love it. I'm like, who am I to judge it, yeah. Don't put all my eggs in my bucket, cause they told me how you fucking. If it's my game, let them touch it, yeah. I know I be lying, but that's me. You can't be lying like I be. I can explain this contradiction, yeah. I don't wanna be around nobody. I don't know about your intentions. I don't know who niggas fly, yeah. They gon' say whatever for a faith. I don't chase them, I replace them. Put my motion on this paper, yeah. 20, 50, 100, keep it going till my pockets looking bloated. Keep it popping like some soda, yeah. It can transfer like a roller coaster, up and down, but like I'm close to play my cards. I ain't no joker, yeah. I need you people, finally free my roadie. Got this way if you want homie. I won't never leave you lonely, yeah. Ain't no lower titties, pumping phony. I remember when bro told me, don't go open till I smoke it, yeah. I just need to blow right now. Don't call my phone right now. I'm in my zone right now, yeah. I ain't did a day to none of these niggas. I've been out here healing bitches. Still ain't feeling where they is, yeah. I can tell it's so the way I'm feeling. Try to maximize my vision. Just been staying on my pivot, yeah. People that I love, they take advantage. Really, I don't understand it. How you taking me for granted, yeah. But I ain't worried about these hoes we hitting, all this dough we getting on the road, keep spinning, yeah. I need for you to show me different, that little baby that's gon' listen about my dodo, I ain't tripping, yeah. Put away that codeine, sipping, they won't catch me slipping, need a whole lot of millions, yeah. I've been on a go on a mission, I don't see no competition unless I'm looking in a mirror, yeah.
It's a motherfucking...
This episode is sponsored by Eon Bar and Grill.
Down low, down low, down low, down low. I like my top lit back. I got you, nigga. I'm show these nigga what to do with one of your beats, man. I'm shutting the whole block down. Here comes the trouble, homie. I'ma tell you how the king like to ride, homeboy. I like my beat down low and my top lit back. You see me ride 24. Would I shop and holler at you like you're getting wood high and your top lit back. If you're real sick high and your windows pitch black, I like my beat down low and my top lit back. You see me ride 24. Would I shop and holler at you like you're getting wood high and your top lit back. If you're real sick high and your windows pitch black.
How do we turn my headphones down?
She said, damn, that's loud as hell. She said, is we in the club? You feel like you right by the DJ booth?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, damn.
I'm like, damn, this is your song. Yeah. Like, oh, shit. Who was that?
Lil Sis Gigi.
And where's she from?
I just know she's from PA. I don't know what part.
I think you said, no, I remember you.
Is she light
Yeah.
skinned?
Okay.
Nah, she's
She
brown.
like a little.
I like the song. It was giving like
I
Dave
swear she
Love,
sound like a little
Quilla
shorty that
Yeah.
was. She rap.
That's why I liked it. I said, that's
She
I
like
mean, she said some shit there.
Rican? Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Fact, G.
cause I be sound. I think she sound like that one chick off of that Cardi B show on Netflix.
When your
She
mic
had
closer?
the- Huh?
Move your mic a little closer.
Right, I'm gonna need you to
Yeah, just pull it
stop
closer.
moving.
Just pull it. She said slow motion.
Getting a little excited.
Well, was she Rican? This is Cardi B.
Whoa.
Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? So, in the beginning of your process, you know, even before you became Dirty Birds, like, how did you even stumble into the cooking? You know, cooking period. Is that something that was in your household that you always did? Is moms was doing it, or that was something that you just caught on to?
So,
No, you good?
I'm just laughing because of the conversation we had earlier. So, you know, I actually taught myself how to cook. My mom cooked, but I taught myself how to cook when I had a kid.
Okay.
I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm talking about it was given what the girls are given, sometimes selling like frozen can. It was given, yeah, like it was a struggle. I didn't know what I was doing, but it literally just
Baked beans.
Say big beans.
everybody said shit about their baked beans, but it was definitely like, what was my go-to when my baby was a baby? It was like some type of chicken parmesan dish or something. It was a frozen chicken, frozen. Yeah. I didn't. Nigga, you.
They just say you all that thing out.
It was like one of those pre-made, put it in the oven, doctor that type stuff. Yeah, it was a struggle. I ain't gonna hold you, but I was young. That wasn't what I was into, you know. But I literally had to teach myself how to cook. I remember I lived in an apartment building, and I was on the bottom, and all my friends, like, you know, we built a little family. Everybody would stop down and taste whatever I had made for the day, and it was like, oh yeah, that's a hit. So it was just trial and error. But the business actually started. It was a family. It started off as a family thing, and you know the saying is true. You know you can't always. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
Yeah.
You know how it
So I don't really come from the best family, and we're just gonna leave it at that. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Here we are without the family.
I wouldn't really know how you got connected to the superstars. Like how was that? Like, is that just a networking thing? You was just in the right rooms, going to the right places, or that's something that you strategically was like, oh, I want to meet this person or that person?
So my very first celebrity was Sada Baby, and I want to say I reached out to him, and he actually responded. I think my second one was T. Swag Jones. He used to play for the Steelers, and I'm not 100% sure. I know Tevin is his first name. I forget his last name. I'm not sure who he plays for now or what he's doing. I fucked with him. He was the. He's who plugged me with the Steelers. That was like my first connection. But one of my followers actually put him on, and after that, you know, it's really none of your fucking business. But you know what I'm saying? Just see me begging. I can't give you the sauce, but I think it was that, like, just God. You know what I'm saying? And hard work and stuff like that. Sometimes they hit me. Sometimes I gotta sprinkle some magic fairy dust. You know, and
So it was
pray
like,
to the gods.
pray the Lord they hit me back.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
it's a come to me spell.
Yeah, energy. You said you big on energy, so you attracting that energy.
Yeah, come to me. That's how I got out. No, I'm just playing.
She's in the messenger like, come to me, motherfucker. You gonna come and get my shit. They will go back to their sleep like, come to me.
And they came. No, this was.
Oh, they came. And they came.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted to ask this. Can you tell us about the inspiration behind starting your food business?
Who asked that? You did?
Yes, I did.
What the hell? There was no inspiration.
Really?
Was never thinking about this. I was a person that worked like multiple jobs. I was working two jobs at the time and in school full time to be, I don't even remember, surgical tech.
Okay.
I was like, you know what, fuck this. Let me just go to school, get a trade, you know what I'm saying, get a good job, and probably still work a couple jobs on the side or something. Like, that just had to be doing something. And again, no free promo, so, you know, I'm done giving too much on the past. But, you know, somebody had the idea. One of my cousins had the idea. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, we could do it. I feel like I was always more invested in it, like, you know, where we were stationed and the amount of effort and stuff put into it, and, you know, it wound up being a good thing. For whatever reason, they fell off, and literally after they fell off, it picked up. That's when
You was trying to
I
go
begged yeah, it was literally just, and it's been,
full speed ahead.
I kept running down the court. It was like somebody threw me the ball, like football. I caught the ball and I just ran. I've been running on the court ever since. Like, I ain't looked back. I'm shaking, you know what I'm saying, in between. And that's just what it is. Whatever happens, happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not stopping. You might knock me down or I might stumble or something, but I'm fucking bowling.
Going through that shit.
Yeah. So I get to whatever the finish line is.
Right. All right, got you.
So would you say you're the best in the bird?
I never call myself the GOAT. I leave that up to the people. But,
That's a little loud.
no, I don't know. I'm real humble for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely could probably have a chip on my shoulder. I think we all do sometimes, but that has nothing to do with Dirty Birds. Like, that just has something to do with me as a person. Because I'm not Dirty Birds, you know what I'm saying? I just put in good work. I know my work ethic, you know what I'm saying? It took a lot of hard work. Like, I didn't buy a follower. All my shit was organic, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not the best content creator, so no, I'm not garnering hundreds of followers off of content. This is literally just grit. I haven't had everything in the bird. I think I don't think we have the best food if we're like comparing cities. But hey, if somebody said I was the best, then fuck it, I'm the best. I believe in me, you know what I'm saying? But I could never like diminish anybody else's brand like outwardly or publicly by saying like, saying I'm the best. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't saying I'm the best, but yeah, I'm the best.
I said I ain't gotta say it.
I'm just playing. Just playing.
Well, can you share any interesting like collaborations that you had with any artists in the city or any other, you know?
Yeah, could we
fellow-
tell her to shut up?
No, for real.
She didn't let them damn kids.
No, she ain't. She on her a grown ass man. She walking like she crip walking.
Oh, wow.
Her
She
legs
got the-
messed up.
Yeah, the shit. She off.
She was pushing the baby earlier.
Yeah, she was. It's right there.
Oh, for real? She's still pushing the baby.
Her son's right there.
Well, she's pushing it away, so.
Damn.
How
was
old
just
is she? 60?
That's what I said.
She was walking. She was walking. Wow.
Man, it
She
might
might
be
be
a
a grandma.
grandbaby,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Aw.
That's fucked
Well,
up.
they need to figure it out somewhere else.
She left, bro.
She did.
Yeah, I see now. I seen the whole thing. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, any interesting collaborations or partnerships in and around the city that you
I
currently
ain't
working with or people you're working with?
in a partnership with nobody.
Just you?
Yeah.
Just you?
Collaborations. I mean, I have anything that I'm pretty much public.
Okay.
Any collaborations that I have done, like you've seen. You know, I collaborated with L&L Cake Pops for a period of time. And shout out to them. You know, I still fuck with them and I still wish the best for their business and all of that. And anytime I have anything that they could benefit from, like if I get a gig and they want sweets or something, I always plug them or Julie Bakes and Creates, like whoever's available to fulfill it. Like, yeah, I can make sweets and stuff, but that's if I have to focus on the food, I'm not about to complicate it with trying to make sweets when I can give it to another business. So,
Right.
partnerships, you know, huge shout out to Rondell. He has a business called What the Faux. But he's been a good source of support and like mentorship these last few months. And he keeps me like on my game and level headed with regards to like, you know, booking. Like I've been extremely booked. Like that's why my availability, I can't cook for the public, nor do I really want to, if we're being honest. Like selling dinners and plates and stuff. That's not a thing that
So this is like a private thing. Is that what you basically do when you booking clients? They're like booking you privately, saying, "Hey, cook for me."
catering or the food truck. Like they book me on the food truck. That food truck is not mine. I don't own that food truck. And again, it's Rondell's. Shout out to Rondell. And I am saying that because it's just like I have been a lot of places. Like I remember one friend of mine was. I'm sorry, I'm kind of off topic, but
No, keep going.
a friend of mine was like, you know, somebody said that you. What they say? like I hop around or something. In terms of like I've been a couple different places in the city with regards to my business, and you can whoever said that, shut the fuck up. Like, but
Well, wouldn't that be a good thing?
Hell yeah, right.
but sometimes certain opinions aren't warranted. If it wasn't about the food or something like that, like you could really keep that shit because like you don't understand what I do for my business and with my business has nothing to fuck to do with you unless it's me serving you a plate or you got sick or something like that. Everybody's business and everybody's journey is different. So I'm well traveled. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my first outing was to Savoy. Shout out to Chuck and Elisa. Like, I'm grateful for that opportunity. I went to 24 after that. Again, it wasn't my place to speak on it, but they were closing. So I did what was best for me to keep business just going and not having to stop. Again, thinking about trying to cater to the public and not really thinking about what was best for me. That was the worst decision I ever made going out there. After that, I left, and shout out to Mogul Mo and Carl. Fuck with Carl heavy. He was another person that was like really, really good and keeping me level-headed, put me up on game, and trying to like help me learn to structure my business. Nobody ever took the time and attention and put it into me like he did. I will say that. But you know, it's. And COVID, I think COVID changed the trajectory of a lot of people's businesses and structure and scope. So I'm saying all that to say, like, it takes a lot of money to own a business. You know what I'm saying? As a black woman or just like as a minority, sometimes we're starting off with nothing. Literally, I built my shit out the mud. Every follower, every recipe, every whatever. So no, I didn't have the type of money. Why white people don't sell plates out their house, but black people do, because they got good credit and they got money and shit like that to start up, and then boom, business plans, etc. We got to sell plates out of our house or wherever the fuck we got to sell them out of to build up money and all that other stuff, right? So I didn't. No, I mean, granted, I ain't gonna act like I didn't come. My parents and shit had money, but I'm not their.
It's your parents and it's
Yeah. So I had to build up to be able to. I had outgrew my home. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go somewhere, and I had to learn like, no, that's a lot of fucking money. So the subletting a space was what I needed to do. Now, if I'm not working out in a space or the space isn't suitable for me, then I'm going to move to wherever I feel as though, right. And if you as a customer are unable to access it, then guess what? I'm sorry. But there's other people out here and there's other, wherever you were eating at before, and a lot of people who don't buy the food enough to even, not, I hate to say it, for lack of a better way of saying it, to even matter, for your opinion to even matter, you know what I mean, are always the ones that are speaking. So partnerships, I guess I've done a lot of them. They've always been...
Know that this episode is sponsored by Eon from Thursday to Sunday. Make sure y'all come on down, man. It's good drinks, great specials, good food, great food. Man, you can even watch the game. But yeah, bro, for sure it's gonna be the Eagles. The Eagles gonna be crazy. They gonna get shit
In my top lip, you see me ride 24. Would they shop and holler at you like you're getting wood high? And your top lip back if you're real sit high. And your window bitch black, I like my beat. And my top lip back, you see me ride 24. Would they shop and holler at you like you're getting wood high? And your top lip back if you're real sit high. And your windows bitch black.
Pittsburgh, just in general, like just me looking at, I really pay attention to other entrepreneurs outside of our city, like in Atlanta and like LA and shit. Like I'll like look at them and be looking at, and I say to myself, it's like, the city's too small. That's why it's the way it is. It's a small town. You know what I'm saying? You go to another city, there's people that have never been on the south side of Atlanta.
Okay, but check it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like
I'm just getting to the point that it's just networking, bro.
Yeah,
people just don't
want
to network. Everybody want to be that number one person.
But the young generation is hungry for the network and be around business people. But I feel like the older generation, like, oh, y'all niggas is washed.
Absolutely. Shit, I be feeling like I'm washed.
No,
I don't.
You're not washed though. But I'm talking about the ones that be like the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Or some. Oh, bro. I can't hear you do that.
So you like it's small here and shit like that, and it is.
Yeah.
And it's too many people trying to do the same shit, and not a lot of people or people that don't have their own identity. Like they see somebody else doing something and thriving.
Originality,
But I feel like you go somewhere else and it's still the same type of hating ass shit going on. We just don't know, right?
Right.
but we're delayed.
We are.
We're delayed. We are like, we're literally the definition of crab in a barrel, if you ask me. But there are a lot of good things.
Hold up. There's some cities like, these niggas is lost. These niggas is gone. Ain't no hope. Like, there's a little hope here.
Funny you said it. 'Cause I was gonna say that when you were saying
certain
about
cities.
Your family, bro. It's like that, bro. Like they don't. It's definitely like crabs in a barrel, bro.
But I don't mean to seem like I'm being negative
No,
or nothing. Like, I literally just speak from experience. There is a lot of good stuff that goes on here, and there are a lot of good people. I'm not taking that from anybody. I'm just saying, like, from my experience, that's where I speak from. I don't mean to come negative or none of that, but it just seems like that's what comes my way. And I don't know if it's because I'm built to
You just built up.
endure or knock, you know what I'm saying, bang with it or what, but
Just built up.
yeah, like, it just
absolutely.
be like, I be tired of that though. I don't want to seem like I have to be the angry person or the whatever. Or if I tell you no or I'm not interested or something or just whatever, like that's not me trying to be any kind of way. Like it just doesn't align for me, or I just simply can't do it. I have my own shit going on. Like I have my own emotion and I can't mix with yours because it just doesn't work or, you know, whatever. Like y'all just.
Let me ask you this: do you see yourself
outside of like branching
Pittsburgh?
outside? Yeah, moving outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the fuck. So
I know you about to leave.
I definitely am. Like,
You need to slide up to New York like you said with your people.
right. But that's why I'd be like, catch me while you can, because y'all really don't appreciate shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I poured a lot of my life since 2018. And I told you, like, time with my mom and shit like that. Like, even when I lost my mom, like, people don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, when you cooking again, like, you know, people don't even know how to slide in your DM and say hello.
business.
It's just like, yo, or like, nigga, you don't even be spending enough money for it to be like that.
So
Like,
I'll ask you this. So you saying I came correct
you
for the
did.
interview? I just want to
did.
make sure. Okay.
You did, and then I remember seeing you in Walmart, so I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, that's probably the only reason why I did it, because you came correct in Walmart, and I remember that, like, you know, and you had decent energy, and I was like, you know what, no problem, because I told you I'm probably not doing another podcast because I'm answering the same questions over again.
I heard that.
I'm telling the same story I've told. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, like, I don't really think anybody cares, and that's cool. Like, y'all are not going to care until I fucking make it to the next level, and then everybody's going to be on dick or whatever, and that's cool. Like, but I'm like, I'm not talking anymore.
That's what, bro, that's exactly what a motivational speaker said. I was listening to in the gym one day, and he was like, no one's gonna fucking care until you make it.
Sure.
Until you fucking there.
Sure.
They do not give a fuck about where you're at now. And that's just what it is. That's just the entrepreneurship, because it's like, when Amazon CEO was in the office with his little, he said, we were on the ground in knee pads back boxing. I'm like, knee pads? He said, them niggas in there laughing at him like, what's going on? They're like, you bought knee pads? But this is his beginning story, though. I'm listening to him like, but damn, look
That's
at this
when bro
nigga
was
now.
in the garage. That's
But
when he
that's
was
the
in the
craziest
garage.
thing,
Yeah,
because
look at him
that
now.
shit
No,
matters.
but don't. I don't want you to take it like that just because this is history.
Yes.
And
No, I'm just saying, I just know.
we need to show our history, because there's some stuff that we wasn't able to broadcast or wasn't able to show. There's a couple things that we can think about that definitely happened in the Berg for sure, but there's more than what people see. You know what I mean?
Right,
just
you're
like
right.
I was saying, this is known for crabs in a bucket city. This is known for being a small city, but we got people like you, people like us, people like you dig. You know what I mean? That makes a difference for
There's definitely a lot of great places, people here.
for sure. But I get what you mean by the majority. But we do got a hot 20% that's definitely making it shake, and not just for your own cause. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you're doing it for your unit, not just you, your daughter, your family. You know what I'm saying? That's your family. That's your whole, and that's how I look at it. Just because with me, my kids, when you seen me, I was with my daughter. I'm tired.
Yep.
It wasn't she was tired. She just wanted
She
to
was
be.
hungry.
She just wanted to play Fortnite. She didn't. But I get it. Trust me, I do. But it's just like I try to make sure to accommodate anything for them. The same way.
'Cause that's what it's about.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't
That's
play
what it's
around.
about.
And anything that they do, I ask them like, "Do you want to do it?" And if they say yeah, all right, I'm gonna have you. I got you.
Right.
What we gotta go get? What I gotta do?
That's what it's about.
Oh,
That's
for
what
sure.
it's about. And I'm
For
like,
sure.
you know, I'm not young anymore, but, you know, I'm at the age where it's like I gotta do something. And again, losing my mom was like
It was an eye opener. a little bit.
That's probably your
That
best
was-
friend.
Or it was a shift. Would
I
you say
can't
it
say
was
that
a
was
shift?
my best friend, but we had a fucking
relationship?
We had a decent relationship.
Okay.
Right,
You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
okay.
I had a good ass mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything negative to say about my mom. I
held
could
it down.
never. She held it the fuck down. She was smart. I would never be able to be half the woman that my mom was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm almost like, I try not to cry anymore talking about her, so I'm not. But yeah, I could never be half the woman that she was. And like she was able to leave stuff for me, and she set an amazing example for myself and my daughter. So, being that I'm not young anymore, I'm getting older, and it's just like, what the fuck am I really doing with my life? Like, really nothing for real. You get what I'm saying? I'm working for somebody else. Like, I didn't really feel like I was. It was just, I was stagnant. So with this, you know, like entrepreneurship is not a job for someone else where you're like guaranteed a certain dollar amount in your pay, or you could work overtime. Like you're really
Solely on you.
yeah, like thugging it. And
You gotta
you're
get it the fuck
definitely-
on.
Yeah, like you broke. You know what I'm saying? You going through stuff like, man, 2018, 2019, we was struggling. Like shit, we was struggling. I don't know. Up until shit, we still struggling if you ask me, you know, but
It builds character.
it definitely does, and we made it through, and that's why I just be like, you know, I'm so headstrong about grateful, thankful is a fucking understatement, but I'm also headstrong about certain things because it's just kind of like, you don't know the shit that I have been through or that I go through still. So like, I don't, you know, again, we've spoke about this prior to, you know, actually getting on mic, you know, like I didn't forget what the fuck I was about to say.
No, we let our guests go ahead and just spill it out. Yeah.
Nah, but I'm just like, you know, y'all ain't about to fucking play with me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking make it, and I know that when I make it, it's when I make it. Like I'm not on nobody's fucking time but God's. And yeah, like
Just make sure when you walk out that door, play that Jada Kiss. You gotta put the camera too, like.
Jada, when you come in motherfucking August, I
in.
better be fucking seeing you.
Let's go.
Yeah, but
So let me
Next.
ask you this one. What would you say so far would kind of be that you would describe as one of your best moments for your brand, your Dirty Birds brand? What was like a
Highlight moment.
yeah, like a highlight moment? Anybody?
every time a question comes, I'm just like, oh my God, another one. I've said this already. No, if I ever do a podcast again, I need y'all motherfuckers to
No,
be
no, no,
like,
I mean, like,
where were you born? And
No, matter of fact, where was you born?
Nah, don't do that shit now.
She said, "Oh no, too late now, nigga."
I don't have, or I don't know if I've answered it different before, but you know, life changes, and so does your perspective on things. Every fucking moment, every level up is a fucking highlight for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day I wake up, every moment I get to spend with my daughter, every good review, like literally every fucking
Being able to live.
step in the right
Yeah, yeah,
direction or
absolutely.
whatever. Yeah, that's a fucking highlight for me.
I got you.
That's hard.
Sure, that's definitely hard. That's
Facts.
definitely hard.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I know you're going to make it because it's the way you talking, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're a black woman, you know what I'm saying,
it's
as
a
an
fact,
entrepreneur.
bro.
But as us, as black men, that emotional feeling of, you know, people, that draining feeling, we all feel that shit too, is, you know what I mean? And I just be like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I be like, yeah, it is what it is. People gonna be the way they gonna be. Like you said, see them for who they are. They gonna do what they gonna do. But I just, you know what I mean? I'm by myself with me and my family, or this on Sunday. So I that by myself shit, I'm cool with that.
Swear.
I'm cool with that because I don't need
Gotta be.
I don't need no other extra energy fucking up my vibe on what I got going on.
I learned to protect my peace, and that's with friends, all of that. Like I don't feel as close with friends and shit like that like I did before. And
That's
I don't know.
because people are who they are.
No.
You can't change the
Change it.
perspective of
I
who
think
they
it's
are.
because I'm shifting.
Coke.
I'm shifting or I'm growing or something. Like I've been trying to like you know,
Evolving.
sit back and
Evolving.
put a finger on it, but I'm annoyed or I just don't feel the same in certain settings anymore. And you know, I got genuine love for those people, but it's just
You
it
outgrew
ain't hitting like it did. You know what I'm saying? And this is as of late. This is recently. But I have learned to protect my peace. And like, you know, if I just ain't answering or ain't responding or something, it ain't like nothing bad. I just like, you annoy the fuck out of me, and I refuse to be mad or, you know what I'm saying?
It's just ain't in the time frame of what you want to do.
I ain't hanging or something. It's just I don't have fun with you no more. Or like you complicate shit, or you know, fucking up the plans, or you don't got good energy.
You making this shit an obstacle.
Yeah, like, and
When
it's
it should be a walkthrough.
yeah. So
Tell
I'm just
anybody, entrepreneurship, you're gonna lose friends.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because you're changing. Because entrepreneur, I look at entrepreneurship as not entrepreneurship. I look at it as self-development and new character. Because now you're changing the diameter of who you are to get to where you need to be. So if I want to be a millionaire, I gotta be a certain particular type of person to handle those type of things. And those people that ain't growing and evolving, they don't have that mission that God gave you in your mind. He gave you the vision, and as you go in your vision and your path, people are like, why you doing that? He didn't give you that. He gave me that. And that's why you're going where you're going. He gave you that. So when you see it in your own head, when God's given each one of us an individual vision, we looking at that vision and we say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And as you start to cultivate to do that vision, people's looking at you like, damn, like, bro, why you acting? Because now I'm moving according to the vision and not according to what we used to do.
Yep.
And that's what it is. And that's where the separation happened. Because even my best friend, trust me, I had to let go. I'm in the club like, bro, why am I here? My mind was thinking about entrepreneurship while I'm sitting there. And I'm like, bro, I don't even need to be here. Like, that's how I know I'm growing. It's like, I don't want a club, bro. I don't want a club. That's not my thing no more. If I do club, it got to be out of town. Because that's different. I never seen it there. Like, you know what I mean? But here, I seen all these places, the same shit.
Well, let me say this. I ain't seen a motherfucking thing because I've been inside.
I've been chilling.
Inside, I mean, outside has never really been my thing. I'm like I'm a good girl. I'm a homebody. You know what I'm saying? Movies. Take my fat ass out to eat. Like, you know, shit like that. However, I have started coming outside. And, you know, I just like chill shit. I'm not the turn up girl. Here and there, you know, not all the time. But also because I feel like people are dying to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are dying to see your face. Like, I mean, I definitely used to be seen, but it was because of my jobs and stuff like that. Like, people be like, damn, where you been at? Or it's so good to see you out and stuff. But people need to see. I feel like that's how come a lot of entrepreneurs are even successful right now.
Being exclusive?
No, because they're outside. They're friendly. They're outside, or they're like Facebook comedians, or they're just whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't pinpoint it, but you know, all those things.
A little bit more sociable.
That I'm not, because I'm just like, you know, I'm focused on work, or I'm focused on, I don't know, and I'm like, you know, I can't let my life pass by just solely focusing on work and nothing else. Like, you know, I gotta have a little bit of fun. I gotta let y'all in just a little bit, because I really don't.
Fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't really fuck with y'all, but I'm gonna let you in a little bit.
Right, just a little bit.
I'm doing business. She said, look here, a little dry. A little dry. Get a little drop of me.
I can't say I don't fuck with y'all. That's not
I ain't
cool.
giving you the whole bottle.
I don't fuck with the people who don't fuck with me. I heavily fuck with the people who do fuck with me. The people who don't fuck with me, like, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, just a little drop. I believe in being. Go ahead, say it again.
Remind me of some Samuel shit, because Samuel Jackson, a nigga came up to him, asked the nigga for a signature. He said, man, take the fucking picture. Swear to God, he did.
I don't do all that.
He said, hurry the fuck up, man. Shit. He said, bro, calm down. He said his wife was like, be cool.
I'm not that person.
Hurry up, nigga. I'm getting there. I don't got time for this shit.
No, it's weird for me.
Well, you know, matter of fact, you're, what they call them? Introvert?
Oh, I'm definitely that.
Yeah. So
I'm definitely that.
There's social media influencer. This is one girl named Nikki. She shoots. You know Eric Thomas?
The name sounds familiar.
Motivational speaker.
Name sounds familiar, but go ahead.
She does all his content for him. And she's an introvert. She don't go outside for real. But though she's a beast with that content and that goddamn camera. It's like the way she'll like social media up there, she gets insight. But it's like, she found the way to build the world around her instead of the world around them.
It's just that I told you I'm big on energy. So like energy, people's energies is draining. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Outside and interacting with a bunch of people, I have allowed y'all to suck me dry over the years. Even via social media, you can suck somebody dry. All that fucking DMing and answering, that shit is just be a lot, especially when you're doing it by yourself. So it's just like, I was already introverted, but I'm definitely that for sure now. I used to I have developed anxiety from that shit. Like, every time that fucking noise from a message, I used to like.
I ain't even it got to the point I think I only got. I think for like Facebook, Instagram, even my text messages, bro just told me, he said, "Did you get that?" My shit don't ding or none of that shit. Only thing that ding is my Telegram. Because I got enough dinging in there.
Oh my God.
Bro. And I got
entrepreneur group we be like ding ding. I'm like, nigga, in the morning I be like, yo, turn that shit
Keep
off.
listening, bro. I got like 3 more groups on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just that's the only thing I'm just happy that that's the only thing that ding. Cause I'd rather just focus on certain things in there. You know what I mean?
I just learned to deal again, and that's like a part of the protecting my peace and stuff.
Man.
And I don't answer my personal DMs at all. So like any of my friends or people who like trying to talk to me, even like just something regular, they know to send it to the Dirty Birds page. Like if I don't answer it right away, I'll get to it.
So what if it's like a date or somebody trying to slide?
She said it ain't gonna happen, nigga.
No, I mean, I've been fucking with the same nigga off and on for like, it's been like 10 years now.
Oh, that's your dude. That's like that.
No.
I hate you. I sound like y'all 70% married for real.
I'm gonna be real here, but like,
married, but
we've been through some things, and I feel like we both have done things to each other that kind of like fucked up the relationship, or maybe like how close we could be. But like I got a lot of genuine love for that nigga, and no matter where I go in life, I'm gonna always make sure he's good. I do be feeling like sometimes the nigga that's definitely my nigga. Like I don't really bust the bitch's head about that one. Like I feel like we all have that one person that is going to forever have or hurt or something, and that's definitely him. I'll definitely bust one of you bitches' heads to the motherfucking white meat. Like I want that nigga. But like I don't know. Like I used to feel like that was my husband. I don't know if that's my husband anymore, because I feel like I'm like trying to build the business and something that I feel like is going to be like that shit. And I don't feel like that's like an excuse for you to go fuck off or, do whatever you're doing. Like, I don't feel like I'm supported the way that I want to be supported when I know the type of woman that I am and the type of shit that I'm trying to build towards. Like, and I know that we're going to get to a motherfucking bag soon. And like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you got your own shit, like, we could be one of them literal power couples because I got connections and stuff like that. And, it's just, I'm building more. And I don't know, like, I definitely don't be feeling the way
you gonna get
shit
this motherfucking bag.
But no, if somebody's trying to date, though, I'm definitely not opposed to it because that's not my man. But, I don't know if I want you to slide in my DM, though. Because I'm not big on that social media shit. I think that shit's weak as fuck.
You rather a phone call or a text?
No.
Face to face.
I'm weird. I'm mean.
Face to face.
Face to face. Come correct. I'm definitely very picky and I'm kind of mean a little bit. Not on purpose.
You're shot the fuck out.
Shot
the fuck
that's
out.
Cool.
That's not a bad thing.
I'm just on it. He said it. I'm just on it.
Oh yeah, shot the fuck out.
And I don't feel like people are used to that. So then you get.
Yeah, they be
you
like,
know what I mean?
shit.
Yeah, like, you're difficult or whatever. Like, no, I know what I want. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to let you waste mine.
Keep it a bean.
Yeah. Definitely approach me face to face. Come
Shut
correct.
the fuck out.
But I'm a good girl. I got a good heart. I got good intentions and stuff. I'm going to slim back down just a little bit because I was never skinny. But,
I was never skinny.
I was never skinny, but this business shit and stress and depression and shit like that, it definitely does. But
especially when you're doing it by yourself.
But you gotta accept me for who the fuck I am right now.
For sure.
Cause you know what I'm saying.
So handle me, nigga. Alright, handle me, nigga. You ain't ready. Don't get in there, nigga.
It's my life. I'm sorry.
You get fucked up around here, like.
No, I don't be beating on niggas.
So
but I mean,
with the training day. She gonna hit it with the training day.
You get in there. You know what I'm saying. You're not gonna want to leave.
You play with me, man. Need that money, Drake. Need that money.
I ain't beating on nobody, but like I said. you get in there, you ain't gonna want to leave.
Yeah, she said, hey, I cook, I clean.
I clean.
Yeah, we got
I
Netflix and chill.
got a water park and shit.
You might be the artist.
Yeah, you could come with me to meet the fucking
bring your
artist.
floaties, bring your floaties.
Yeah.
Definitely bring your floodie, baby, okay?
Yeah, I get you right.
You know what they say about them big ends. That was not a motherfucking, like, I don't know about all the big ends, but baby, I just know that was the truth.
I ain't even gonna lie, but I ain't gonna say it on camera. It is true. I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I done had back in the day, you know, you're like, God damn.
I might not be doing all the tricks and shit anymore, you know what I'm saying? Let me stretch or whatever, my flexibility back. But, yeah. Anyway, approach me right. That's all. Like, don't be no bum, don't be no leech. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just, it's really just the support and shit. Like, you don't got to be no millionaire, even though that would be nice. But you know, like, it just.
You came with $1 million, huh?
But sometimes a lot of women are just really looking for everything that a nigga can't give you, for real, and it's just the free shit.
Yeah.
You come in with the free shit, then the extra shit is just like, I definitely want you to buy me stuff, but like, you know. That's not what I'm looking for, paying attention to at first. You gotta get in there the right way, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's,
I feel like you just gotta. I've been in my relationship for 11 years, going on 12. I just feel like you gotta build that shit, bro.
Damn, you been in it for 11 or 12 years?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, like I love my woman, but I just know that
That's sweet.
I know the process though. I tell anybody, yo, like literally, I done been different versions of me,
Hell
and
yeah.
I've been able to see like where I was wrong. And then we and my girl was sitting in front of the fire last night, just having that conversation. I was just like, man, we done grown a long way. Like we done really like changed in so many areas. Like,
Hell
and then
yeah.
you just look back, and I'm just like, if somebody had a camera roll, they'd be like, oh, y'all, wow. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, reality shows kind of like open them people up when they get to look at the wild shit they did. Because you live in you, and you ain't seeing you on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to tell people, like, if you can find someone that you can actually really build with, that's the best thing in the world. That can actually learn your ways, learn you, right? You feel me? Oh, it's on the thing and it's still doing that shit.
Oh, all right. Let me shut up then.
Weird as fuck.
See, I felt that when I dropped my shit. It was like, she said my name.
Bro, you hold that shit like a baby, so he said. Bro wanted to cry. He said,
You
I heard that piece in there. I was like, oh.
Bro wanted to cry so bad.
That shit was so crazy.
It's all good, bro.
So would you say if you was in like a different atmosphere besides Pittsburgh, you think your
I don't know.
Your demeanor would be a little different.
I don't know, because I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I would be somewhere else. My demeanor, pause, because I'm going to be who I am regardless of where I'm at.
Well, I mean, your attitude towards coming outside, because you're saying you give people the drop. Would you give people a little more than that? If you, let's just say, like I said, in a different city.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's about the energy and stuff. So it just depends. Like, I really don't know. But when I'm comfortable, when I feel comfortable, you get me. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like I'm not comfortable, you get less of me.
I got you.
So, you know, but I'm always my most authentic self. But I open up more, or I'm very selective in what I'm saying or divulging. It's just about the energy and the vibe.
I got you.
Vibe ship.
Question.
It's a vibe.
It's definitely that.
What city, I'm going to say Atlanta, LA, or New York? Which one would you choose?
New York.
So Atlanta, I feel like it's oversaturated. New York used to be my like top pick because that's where I'm from. I used to want to be there so bad.
My mom's from there.
But my dad died there a long time ago. I still got family there, but they're older and shit. I'm older. Don't feel the same. I probably would pick LA because it's some place that I haven't explored.
I should have said Houston.
Houston too. I would fuck with Houston. Definitely. I actually was contemplating moving a couple years ago.
They got different food.
And I was thinking about Houston or North Carolina.
The vibe is definitely different. I've been to North Carolina. It's definitely different than Pittsburgh and New York. I've been.
Holiday prices is accommodating too.
Yeah.
And just one last question before we get up out of here is like, you know, for anyone that's, you know, going through the process, you know, they might be the young girl in the kitchen right now, like, you know, cooking up and trying to figure it out on their own. What's some words of motivation that you can give them, you know, if they're on that path that you was on?
Figure it the fuck out and don't give up.
Drop the mic on that one.
I definitely, you know, I don't know what to say to encourage you because.
Start off with them beans, and then it's like, no, I'm just.
Right, because
You know what you want to say? Fuck family. Get it on your own, nigga.
I said what I said, though. Figure the fuck out and don't give up. I mean, I feel like the only thing there is to say to you is to don't give up. Because, again, your journey is different than mine, and what you're going to go through is going to be different than what I went through. So, you know, it has to be something that's fitting. But, again, it's consistency. Don't give up. Just keep trying. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on. If it's something that you really want, it's about how bad you want it. You got to show how bad you want that shit in order to get it, you know? This is a journey that you're on with God, so it's really not about the people watching or commenting or none of that shit. Like, you'll always be put in the places that you're supposed to be in and in situations and with people that you're supposed to be in, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to learn something from it if it's bad, or you're going to benefit from it if it's good. But, like, the only thing I could really say is just don't keep going. Like, it's consistency. A lot of people lack that. I don't give a fuck who's talking like they're this and they're that. Like, a lot of people lack consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And durability. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Keep going.
Y'all heard it from Dirty Birds Chicken.
For sure.